Here are 10 ways to keep your partner happy. To someone who is or ever has been in a relationship, it should come as no news that it takes intentional effort and constant work to maintain a healthy and happy relationship between two people. The dynamic in a relationship can obviously vary wall to wall depending on personalities and expectations, but as human beings, we all require very similar things in order to feel fulfilled and cherished. Learn to listen. At times, especially in the more difficult moments in life, all any of us want is just to be heard when we have something to share. Catching the right moment for it can sometimes be difficult, but it gets easier when the amount of time you spend with your partner increases and as you learn their behavioral patterns and abnormalities. Day-to-day rut can get the best of us. Therefore, clearly communicating your needs has the potential to be tremendously helpful in order to avoid additional misunderstandings. Ideally, your partner should be there for you, regardless of your fears or expectations, but it is also not fair to assume they always magically know when you require it the most. Create little and sometimes big surprises. Giving your attention to your chosen person is a huge part of creating a strong basis for a relationship, right? We approach it more consciously and value that perhaps a little bit more in the beginning of a relationship. But with time, it can simmer down, which also makes sense and is the natural course of things as a relationship evolves and moves through different stages. It's important to remember that small unexpected acts of love will reassure your partner of your love and help keep that spark alive. It could be anything from a dinner date to a small yet meaningful present. Check in on how your partner feels. Asking a simple question like "How are you feeling about me or us?" can initiate a conversation that may be hard for your partner to bring up spontaneously. At the end of the day, we never really know what's going on in someone else's head. Talking through things is a key element in any relationship, and sometimes it is just that more helpful when your partner shows attention towards making sure that everything is alright. Show them that they're special. One of the most fundamental reasons for why we choose our partners is whether they make us feel like we are special, the one of a kind, for them. We all crave the feeling of being special, at the very least to our special someone. As time passes and as your relationship evolves in other ways, it is crucial to stay mindful of whether we are doing enough to affirm to your partner that they continue to be that most special and important person in your life. Give each other space. Seems contradictory, doesn't it? Here we are trying to do our best and do everything in our power to actively keep things good and stay together. But sometimes it is necessary to take a step back and just let each other breathe. We are all individuals with our own minds, and sometimes a mind needs some space and opportunities to just be without any pressure. Giving each other those moments is a gift you should allow your partner and yourself to have without any guilt. Whether it's outside relationships with friends and family or time alone, having multiple outlets of communication will eventually help you appreciate your partner and what they offer you even more. Codependency isn't cute and won't lead to a healthy and long-lasting relationship. Give and accept feedback. In professional as in personal life, properly given feedback is a gift because it shows the other person that you are interested in their development and want them to improve in order to be the best version of themselves. Be respectful and mindful of your partner's feelings and also be open to receiving it in an adult manner. Mind your perspective. Putting yourself in someone else's position is a valuable and helpful psychological tool in helping to understand all human relations. In order to have empathy, the very least we should do is try to imagine what it is like for the other person by putting ourselves in their shoes. Take into account as many facts as possible about the current situation. but also about past occurrences that you know of. And whether we're talking about dealing with a specific situation, decision, or just understanding why a person might generally behave in a certain way, try not to judge. Create traditions. Planning specific events or activities can add an extra layer of comfort to your relationship and give something positive to look forward to. Depending on how romantic or cheesy you actually like to be, it can be anything from weekly, semi-monthly grocery shopping trips together, date, picnic, movie nights, or cooking together. No one knows your relationship dynamic and partner more than you, so let your imagination fly with this one. Even better, brainstorm it together. Have fun together. Laughing is the best remedy for pretty much anything in life, so try to make sure it is something that occurs as often as possible. Doing silly things together, perhaps also activities out of your comfort zone, will create new happy memories for both of you and strengthen your bond even more. Last but not at all the least, don't forget to say I love you. It's a small but extremely significant way to reassure your partner that you do still indeed love them. Because as we all know, loving someone is a lot of work, but the reward is very well worth it.